Hey, this is Ryan from G&B. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 reasons why you can make faster progress in your planche and your straddle press to handstand by using the parallettes. In our last video, we talked about straight arm strength and the importance of starting at the very beginning with the basics and working through progressions in order to get you to more advanced tricks. And I gave you one exercise, the plank lean, that'll help you to work on your straight arm strength. If you haven't watched that video, make sure you go back and check it out. In this video, we're going to cover 2 important points that are going to help you with getting the planche and the straddle press to handstand faster by using the parallettes. Our first point, parallettes will offer better wrist support when working on the planche. In any movement where your hands support your weight, your wrists are going to be the weakest link. And if you train the planche with your hands on the ground, if your wrists aren't strong enough, you'll learn very quickly that your wrists are going to tire before the rest of your body. And because of that, it won't allow you to spend the necessary time in the planche to help get you strong in order to progress to the more advanced levels. However, this is where the parallettes can help. Using the parallettes will allow you to continue training as you build up your wrist strength for the planche. The reason for this is when we're up on top of the parallettes, the angle of our wrist changes. And as a matter of fact, our wrist straightens out. With our wrist in a neutral position on top of the parallettes, it's going to be easier for us to focus on the other components of the trick at the basic level in order to help us gain the strength necessary to move faster and more efficiently to these advanced tricks. That's why the parallettes are great, and it's because it allows us to work and focus on the other areas of our body that we need to strengthen in order to help us get to those more advanced tricks. By placing our wrists in a position that will help support us better, it will help us to strengthen the rest of our body and work safely toward the planche. Here's our second important point. Because the parallettes elevate you off of the ground, you're going to be able to get your straddle press to handstand faster. Now, we can adjust the height of the parallettes, and this helps us get clearance for when we're working on more advanced skills. It can be very, very frustrating when we're working on the ground and we don't have the proper clearance to get our legs up and over in order to push up in the straddle hold to a press handstand. When first working on this, it can be very, very frustrating if you don't have the proper height, the clearance, to help you get up into a handstand. That's where parallettes are wonderful, in that you can start off high, and once you gain the proper flexibility and the strength to help you get a certain height, you can start lowering the parallettes and gradually working so that you can perform this skill on the ground. Trying to perform these movements on the ground can be very frustrating, and that frustration is something that we want to minimize in order to help us gain the confidence when we're working through the progressions up to the more advanced skills. So just to recap, there's 2 important points where parallettes can help us get the planche and the straddle press to handstand faster. Wrist support. The angle of our wrist when we're using the parallettes really helps us to focus on strengthening the other parts of our body that we need to work on in order to help us advance to those more advanced tricks. Second thing, adjustable height. When we have the clearance to be able to focus on progressing through these advanced tricks, we not only gain the confidence to perform it, but we can do it in a more efficient way. And efficiency is the name of the game. We want to start off at the basics. Make sure that we're able to perform those basics in a safe and efficient way. And by doing this, we can focus on getting stronger. Once we're getting stronger, we can advance through these stages a little bit more faster, and that builds our confidence and, not to mention, helps us have a lot of fun. The planche progression and the straddle press to handstand are just 2 of the things that we cover in Parallettes 2, our program for advanced presses on the P-bars. Visit goldmedalbodies.com for more about mastering your body weight with fun strength skills.